G'day and welcome to a Down Under Yarn. I am your host Fiona, also known as Fifykins. If you find someone on the internet called Fifykins, it's probably me. Today is Wednesday, the 31st of July. I'm a couple of days late, but I kind of have reasons, so I will get into that. And yeah, episode 31. I'm not sure if I said that. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to those of you who are returning viewers. Welcome to those who are checking me out. I hope you like what you find here. If not, there are so many other podcasts out there that I encourage you to find as many as you can and find the ones that fit you. Hey, that may be me. It may not be. You never know. Anyway, let's get into it. It has been a massive week. It's actually been about 9 days since I recorded. Imogen got home last Wednesday morning. That was really, really exciting. Excuse me. Yeah, she got home Wednesday morning. We got out to the airport at 5:30. Plane, it was due in at 10 to 6 and landed. The flight from Japan gets tailwinds usually, apparently. So was due at 10 to 6, but got in at about 5:15. We got out there about 5:30. Apparently their luggage was the last luggage to get off the plane, so they were a couple of the last people out. But it's been great having her home. I'm noticing some things change, some things stay the same, but still it's really fantastic having her here. I understand she only went to school one day last week, which was Thursday. Friday was athletics carnival and I let her have a sleep in. And apparently her Japanese teacher said she was speaking Japanese with a Japanese accent, and he was really, really thrilled with that. Other news. So that was Wednesday. So Tuesday, I can't remember what happened Monday, Tuesday last week. It's a bit of a blur. It's so far away. So Tuesday, I got my paperwork finally all sorted, all organised to apply for the NEIS program, which is the New Enterprise Initiative Scheme. It's run through DEWA, which is Department of Employment, Education and Workplace Relations, I believe. Used to be Department of... One of the departments that's changed names. DEWA is its current acronym. And I had to get... I kept putting things in and they asked for more things. In the end, thank you to everyone. I put up a call for a mini survey in the Facebook group for Solar Flare Fibres, which is my new business. And I put up a call saying, hey, why would you buy this yarn, basically? And got some fantastic responses, and it was enough for me to be accepted into the course. So Tuesday afternoon I got a migraine. I forgot about that. Tuesday afternoon, after I finally recovered from that, I'm trying to find out if I was meant to be starting training on Wednesday or not, knowing Amy was getting in early in the morning. And I emailed a couple of people, I rang and left messages at different places. And I was trying to organise stuff Wednesday morning. I'm in the middle of something, an email comes back at 9:10 saying, yeah, please come to training, it started 10 minutes ago. So I quickly packed everything up, went in there, which meant that I started on Wednesday before I got my official notification. And I am doing a Certificate 3 in micro business organisation or something. I've done the Certificate 4 in small business management, but now I've got to do this one. I could have RPL'd, which is recognition of prior learning, some of the units, and in the end it's easier just to do the units again. So I have been doing that. It's Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays for 3 weeks. I'm just back today from a session and it was all on finances. I had someone from the tax office there this morning talking about tax implications for small businesses, and it's pretty, you're just going, head is spinning. And they've got specific targets they expect you to meet. So as part of the certificate that I'm doing, I will be getting another business plan, because the one I've done already apparently needs to be fleshed out. Even though it was enough for a Certificate 4, it's not enough for a Certificate 3, which is a lower class. But still, it's okay. It's all good. I'm not complaining. I'm just doing. They need a lot more information. So I've been trying to organise that. Then at lunchtime last Wednesday, I got the phone call to say that I had been successfully accepted onto the program. Now, the proviso is that I do the training and my figures have to add up. There are certain KPIs, whether or not I have to meet them, because I don't have a full requirement of study, I only have a part-time. So whether or not I can say this is a part-time business to begin with, or else I just fudge the figures and then in 3 months' time go, I've got no idea why I'm not selling 200 skeins of yarn a month. You know, it's a tricky one. Yes, I know they've got their KPIs and things like that, but different businesses and different industries take off at different rates. Rome wasn't built in a day, and a startup business from scratch in an area that is probably, if you're looking at yarn dyers, it's sort of veering off that way. You can see I've got dye all over my fingers. I got up early this morning to do some dyeing, and I've just been fiddling around with some downstairs now. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm confident it will happen. I'm confident in the products I have been dyeing. I'm thrilled with a lot of the stuff that I have been producing. So yeah, we will wait and see. So I have to do that. If they accept my business plan and my proposition and everything, which there's no indication they won't, I can officially start trading apparently mid-August. If I get things done beforehand, I can start trading beforehand. So I'm trying to dye up a storm here just to get, well, I've got, apart from all the ideas I've got, and I'm still sort of doing a bit of experimentation on some yarns and some colours. I really want to have a bit of stock so that I can do a decent launch. But still, I've got to organise insurance. They're making me get insurance as part of the requirements. So I've got to, organise websites and all this stuff that just doesn't happen overnight. So I'm not sure when the official launch date will be for Solar Flare Fibres, but I will keep you all informed. Please feel free to join the Ravelry group for Solar Flare Fibres. And also the big news is that we reached 200 members in the A Down Under Yarn group. So yay, thank you very much for everyone who's come over and joined. I will do a drawing at 250 members. So that may not be too far away, you never know. Even if it is, it'll be worth the wait. Yeah, so I've been busy studying. The weather turned fine over the weekend, so I've been able to start dyeing. Then I ran out of yellow, so I had to put a new dye order in, which fortunately turned up today. So I've got some lovely new dyes that I'm wanting to try out as well. Yeah, but really, really pleased with the results I have been getting, and I hope to be able to show you some. Perhaps next week I'll reskein quite a bit of what I've got. Some of it needs reskeining. The skeins, one of the ways I dye things is by having different length skeins, and need to reskein them so they're more manageable for people. And I think it looks nicer when it's reskeined a lot of the time. I'm happy if people don't like reskeining to take photos of non-reskeined items, if people would like that. But we can get to that down the track. What else have I been doing? I've been trying to finish camp looping, which probably means we should get to the knitting. I don't have any finished objects this week because I've been trying to do all this study and get everything up to date. Doing a full course and not doing a recognition of prior learning means you've got to do a whole lot of worksheets and go to this website, find out the information. What does this mean? What does that mean? And it's not the learning style I'm used to. We've got the lady who is teaching us has a different sort of teaching style, her training style. We had another lady last week who's going to be our mentor. We get a mentor for 12 months. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get on the program. Is I probably should explain what the benefits are of that, which I didn't, sorry. The NEIS program, New Enterprise Initiative Scheme, doesn't offer you an upfront business grant. However, it guarantees you 12 months of payments at the going rate of unemployment benefits. So that means that after I finish the training, I then start the program. For 12 months, I'm guaranteed that money. So whatever I make in the business can then be put back into the business. That's the idea behind it. we'll see how we go with that. Then the other thing you get mentoring for 12 months with a marketing guru. So I'm looking forward to that. Met her last week. She lives in Townsville, which is 500 kilometres south. But she comes up here every few weeks, or else she's available to do Skype consultations, phone consultations, etc. So again, very exciting stuff. So I'm really thrilled that it is a way forward. And it's something that I'm really enjoying doing. It's fitting in with my lifestyle, it's fitting in with the family, which is really important. Jasper has got a few issues at the moment that we're trying to deal with, and being able to drop things if I have to go and pick him up from school if he's having a bad day, that's really good. So really thrilled. Anyway, let's get on to the knitting. I don't have any finished objects. I do have a couple of whips that I have been working on in my Door Cave bag. Door Cave bag with fibre on it. I have my watermelon sock. Look, I did some of this during the course last week. I haven't done a lot on it. It is yarn from Yarn vs Zombies. The amazing Kiki has done up. This is for Imogen. She's going to get these socks, but she's just a watermelon addict, and it is in the watermelon stripe. Fantastic yarn to knit with. I'm using my standard US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter needles. These are the Chow Goos with the bend, and I am loving these. When I knit, that's where they sit, and because they've got the bend there, I'm not putting any stress on the join. So I'm finding these fantastic. They're smooth to go over the joins. I don't think I could recommend these enough. They really are fantastic. So you can see that it just literally just slides on there. Fantastic. I will keep working on these once I've finished Camp Loopy. My yarn for Camp Loopy 3 hasn't arrived. Depending on when it does arrive, I'll see how I'm going. I'm hoping to finish this one tonight. This is my Ishbel, which is my Camp Loopy 2. Camp Loopy 2, you had to use 500 yards and a pattern that over 1,000 people had knit or had been queued 1,000 times. So I like to call it the pattern meme. It's a pattern that has just taken off. I'm doing Ishbel by Isolde Teague, and I'm up to the last chart. So I think I've got 8 rows of that to go. So I'll definitely get this done tonight, and then hopefully soak it and block it. The yarn is Alchemy, Yarns of Transformation. It's on my project page. I haven't got any notes again today. I've just been flat chat. We finished at about 3. I came home. I'd left a whole lot of pots out in the sun all day dying, so I've been tending to those. I've got 3 that I've rinsed downstairs. The others I've got next step processes to do, because I usually do multi-step processes with a lot of the dyeing now. Thrilled with the ones that I've just finished. There's a stunning pink. If you're into pinks, I think I've found a good pink. I'm really pleased with it anyway. This is a pink. It's coming up a bit red. It's called Cherry Tart. I remember the colourway. So yeah, they are 50-gram balls. I have it on my Yarny, which I'm just loving using this. I think there's about 7 grams left on there. And I've just weighed that one at 60 grams. So I'm pretty sure they're all pretty big. And even if I get to the end of that, which I will definitely do during this chart, I'm pretty sure it'll be over the 500 yard mark. I'm doing the large size, which is designed for lace weight, and I think is meant to use 560 yards of lace weight. So I'm not sure what my yardage will end up being on this. I'm using, I think these are 4mm needles. They might be 4.5. Yeah, it's on my project page. And yeah, really enjoying it. I'm finding the lace really easy and intuitive to read. It's a simple repeat, so I haven't got any stitch markers between them. I've only got a centre stitch marker, which I've kept it even though I've just finished marking my centre stitch. That was the last thing I did last night. Just wanted to keep it there for this section just so I knew where I was when I was halfway through. And yeah, it's coming out nicely. My centre double decreases, I slipped as if to purl. I've got no idea why. I remember Coggy from High Fibre Diet podcast has said before that she prefers slipping as if to purl. Hey, it is what it is. That's what I've done. I've been consistent. So it is a design feature. Spinning. As we get on to spinning, we have a competition. I'm going to close this thread now. I have my iPad here. I should have done this before, but I didn't. If I go to the giveaway ply magazine, I can see we've got 24 entries. I'm just going to lock it in case someone decides to log on in the next couple of minutes. Not that they would, but you never know. Where are we? Sorry. I subscribed to the Ply magazine, which is the new magazine by JC Boggs. And when I did that, there was just an admin error and I got sent 2 copies. So I emailed JC and said, hey, is it okay if I give one away? And she said, please do. So that's what I'm going to do. So there were 24 entries. I was entry number 1. I have an app, which probably is set up at the last thing I gave away. Where is it? Random. Don't tell me about. There we are. Random number. From 2 to 24. You can see that's actually got the number there from last time, but at the top there, 2 to 24. I'm going to hit generate. Number 15. Now number 15. I asked people to either show me their spinning or say what they wanted to spin. Number 15 is Rosehip Chick. Oh, she's spun some beautiful yarn. It is a Tasmanian merino that she dyed with Landscapes dyes a few years ago. She ended up with, wow, 200 grams, 825 meters, and it's really, really, really pretty. It's a really pretty pink. So there we are. Rosehip Chick, please contact me and I will get the magazine in the mail to you. Congratulations. Now, on to my spinning. Talk amongst yourself for a minute. Just a tick. I'm still here. La-di-da-di-da. There you go. Will I edit that out? Not sure. My spinning. I know that I haven't shown you this one. This is the fantastic merino I was given for my birthday. It's actually a lot greener than that. It's coming out quite blue, but it's still beautiful. This was 50 grams, and I think I ended up with, what did I say? I can't remember what I can't remember. It is a thicker weight yarn. It is quite nicely balanced after a nice soak and thwack, and it's a DK to worsted weight yarn. No idea what I'm going to do with it, with this one. Pretty sure it was about 90 odd yards. So there's that. That was the yarn I plied at the Cairns show a couple of weeks ago before I went down to Bendigo. So there's that one. No, I've shown you that one. I've had all these in my big skein bag, which is my gorgeous skein We Love Colour from Skein Yarn. I love this bag. I love calico for keeping yarn and fibre in. And I have been keeping my hand spun in that because I haven't done all my photography. This is the first yarn I spun on my new wheel, which of course is my sidekick. Here it's been skeined up there. This is 4 ounces of Polworth. I just 2-plied it, and I ended up, I believe it was around the 300 yard mark. It was either 270 or 330. I think I've got it written down somewhere. But still, really, really pleased with how this turned out. This is from Spun Out Fibre. Spun Out, it's where I got my spinning wheel from. She is out of Melbourne. And it's just really lovely. It is the crumble colourway. It has peaches and plummy colours and yellows and really, really pretty. You can see some bits are pretty. Look, hey, I'm a new spinner and I'm proud of what I'm doing. So I think that's really important. Yeah, I haven't actually got any other spinning to show you today. I think I've got some on a bobbin somewhere that I really need to get finished. Once I get Camp Loopy done, I'm going to try and finish that. I've come to the conclusion I don't think I'm going to meet my stash target. I think I'm going to come a few hundred yards short. That finishes next Monday. if I get the Ishbel finished and put this in, I think I'm still going to be about 800 or 900 yards short. I may get a whole lot of spinning done, I'm not sure. Even still, I've had fun doing what I've been doing. And over that time I've been away a couple of times. I've had the courses that I've done. So yeah, still proud of what I've done. And I might get a huge lot done over the next few days. I'm just not sure. I don't think I've got a lot else. Acquisitions, I do, and I'm going to have to pause this and go and get them. You can see how disorganised I am because I've got some fibre acquisitions, so I will be back. Okay, now, if I've actually forgotten to edit that and not taken that bit out, I'm really sorry, but I'm pretty sure I will remember to edit. Anyway, acquisitions. First lot I have is some fibre from Yarn vs Zombies. Now, Kiki gave this to me when I was in Melbourne, which is just lovely, that I had ordered from her, which is fantastic because when I did one of the orders, I stuffed up and, well, I stuffed up, Betsy stuffed up, we all stuffed up, and it didn't take out postage properly. So it means that I was able to pick stuff up, which has made life a lot easier. I have a braid of fibre. This is the grip base, which is 100% Corriedale, 4.4 ounces in the bushwalking colourway. And it is gorgeous. It has purples and greens and blues and sort of eucalyptus colours, and it does remind me of going for a bushwalk. I love the way Kiki's braided this. It's somehow she's done a square braid. I'm not sure how it's done, but I will investigate because I think it's just really, really, really clever. Again, Yarn vs Zombies. The zombies are coming. Do you have enough yarn? Which is a really important question. I also ordered from Kiki one of her Zombie Bites kits, which was a way of sampling different fibres. And here they are. I chose the rainbow. And this is 100% Corriedale, which she has spun into little poonies, roll eggs, tentacles, whatever you want to call them. I think they'd look fantastic in a vase. Actually, you could do a nice fascinator for the races, couldn't you, darling? But these are just beautiful in a nice rainbow colour. So I'm not going to spin these yet. I'm going to wait until I want to start practicing my long draw and do that. This was the Zombie Bites 4-pack, which I know had this. It also had this one. This is 75% merino, 25% possum. I think these are 1 ounce lots from memory. And this is this is beautifully prepared again. It is a bat. Look at those colours in there. Isn't that just stunning? You can see, there we are. This is the Aurora Australis colourway. Really beautiful, and it's soft and it smells quite nice. Quite nice. So I am looking forward to spinning that. Now we get to the other stuff. There is this one, which is 100% alpaca, which is the Rainbow Gradient. Again, there we are, it's me. And again, it's going to be beautiful. I'd love to do, I think, a hat, and do this as the Fair Isle insert. Now, the final fibre, I think I'm going to have to blend with something else because it's amazing. It is rose fibre. It is 54 grams of 100% rose fibre. And can you see the beautiful colours? I think from memory I saw photos of Kiki solar dyeing this, which is fantastic. And it feels, it's hard to describe what it feels like. It doesn't smell, it smells nice. It smells very nice. It's soft. I'm not sure how it was spin. I think it just run away, but it's so slick. It's just gorgeous. So that, again, will probably be put away for a rainy day. Now, the other one, the other beautiful, 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 beautiful thing I got. Cover up my address there. came in this bag. And look at that. Thanks. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that's my box number, 809. There you go. This is from Spun Right Round. And for my birthday, Ninja, I'm sorry if you've got headphones in and just got a cup of that. For my birthday, a group of my friends online, and they know who they are, thank you all so much, got together and got me an Etsy voucher, which was just, it was really, really, really lovely of them. And I went to Etsy and decided I wanted mixed BFL for some reason, and did an Etsy search and made sure that there was a company that would accept gift vouchers, and found Spun Right Round Yarn and Fibre, which is out of Portland, New York. spunrightround.etsy.com. Hey champ, Jess was just home from school, and I got this. Look, isn't it just magical? This is mixed BFL in the Poison colourway. I think it's Poison. I don't think they're meant to be French. I don't know. I get confused. It's not fish. It's poison. Poisson, I believe, is fish. So it's got gorgeous, gorgeous jewel tones through there. And again, really looking forward to spinning this. Oh, that smells nice. Okay. Anyway. So again, thank you so much, folks. You know who you are. Really, really appreciate it. I think that's about it. I've got assignments coming out of my ears now for this course. It's adult learning, it's TAFE learning, technical and further education learning, which is different. You don't do assignments, you get given workbooks and you've got to work through them, and it's basically answering questions. And today we did finances and taxation, and I'm just a bit brain dead after it, to be honest. Working at fixed expenses and differential expenses and all sorts of different expenses, and what you can claim and what you can't claim, and knowing that I can claim part of my electricity because I'm working from home, but if I start claiming part of my rates or part of my mortgage or part of anything else, it means that the house no longer becomes my principal place of residence. Part of it becomes a business expense, and when I sell it, I get taxed on that, so it's not worth doing that. So yeah, it's full steam ahead, and definitely by the end of August at the very latest, I will have my goodies in my shop ready to sell. I do have a placeholder, I think, on Etsy. I believe it goes to me and my profile for solar flare fibres, and I get messages every few days that someone's liked my shop or favoured my shop, which is kind of nice. It's a bit of a whirlwind getting it all together and doing lots of experimentation, which is good, and it's lots of fun. So until next week, which probably I'm hoping to record on Monday or Tuesday, depending on how I go. Until then, I will say, uru, cheers, see you later, bye.